Lawyer's reaction.
It's important to remember that even though wrestling is scripted, you can get hurt, and you assume the risk of being injured if you're hurt in the script. The problem here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Raja Jackson went off script.
What? I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Okay, so if y'all not familiar with wrestling, professional wrestling, look here. If you're not familiar with sports entertainment of any sorts, or even martial arts, or anything to have to do with any sort of fighting, you know, let's hear. All fighters have to sign a waiver. So yes, professional wrestlers are required, not voluntarily. Okay, this is required to sign injury waivers. Okay, so obviously this lawyer is unfamiliar with injury waivers that these wrestlers and other talent have to sign. These are releases of liability forms. Waivers are standard practices for all levels, not some levels, not the lower levels, not the medium levels, all levels, people, of professional wrestling. This is a professional wrestling event done and conducted by professional wrestlers. That means that they are also required to sign injury waivers. Now listen to this. It says here's how the injury waivers and the independent contractor system affect our professional wrestlers. Sorry about that. Why injury waivers are used. Assumption of risk. The legal agreement outlines the inherent dangers of professional wrestling and establishes that the performer knowingly and voluntarily assumes all risk, people. Not some risk, not risk only if somebody stays on script or not. It says all risk of injury, including permanent disability or death. The only thing it doesn't cover is when the promoter is negligent. Okay, the waiver does not necessarily protect promotions from liabilities from gross negligence. So that's the only thing that it does not cover, people. Outside of that, you signed up for it. You literally signed up for all risks, including permanent disability or death. So this lawyer is absolutely wrong.
Remember that even though wrestling is scripted, you can get hurt, and you assume the risk of being injured if you're hurt in the script. The problem here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Raja Jackson went off script.
It's false.
Not only does he say in this clip that he's going to go off script,
I'm dead serious. This shit's not gonna be scripted. I'm dead serious. This shit's not gonna be scripted.
not only does he say in this clip that he's going to go off script.
If you zoom in, it says this shit not gonna be scripted. That's what Raja said. He never said he's going off script. Okay? How can he go off script if Raja is saying it's not scripted? Okay? If he never received a script. Now, Raja's whole stick that he kept on emphasizing is that it is not scripted. He doesn't have a script. He doesn't know what he's going to do, and he's just going to do what he feels when they tell him to go. Okay? That's what he kept on trying to, iterate to his audience before he did what he did. Okay? Now, is that true? I don't think so at all. I think exactly what Raja did was follow the script and follow choreography. I think they had a script and choreography way before he even arrived to the event. Because, obviously, when he got in the ring, he did a series of moves that seemed to be very scripted and choreographed. I'm just saying, like, when he came into the ring, everything was moved. Everybody got into position, very choreographed, and they even had goddamn music, cue music. They cued the music right on a specific point when Raja was supposed to enter in the ring and do his performance. So with all that being said, Now here comes Ugo Lord. You know, let's just play courtroom. You come in the courtroom and yo silly ass makes an argument based on your opinions and your, attempts to manipulate, the judge and the jury. You think a judge will allow you to sit up here after he's reviewed the evidence and allow you to try to manipulate him and the jury into going off of some nonsense that you just made up and pulled out your ass? Nah, people. Nah, that is not how the courtroom should work. Keyword should. Now, y'all let me know. Would nonsense arguments literally made up something? Matter of fact, he not only made it up, he intentionally, fabricated his own version of events and, claimed that Raja made these claims that he was going off script, and that is not what Raja said. Do y'all think that would be acceptable? Let me know in the comment section. Would that be acceptable for any lawyer to do, or any jury or judge to allow? I'm just saying. Not to say that they haven't done this. I'm saying, do y'all, in all fairness, allow a liar's testimony or accounts of a criminal incident for the persecution and or prosecution of Raja Jackson? Let me know in the comment section if y'all are in agreement with that. But if you're not in agreement with that, let me know in the comment section as well. Now, let's get to the next point, people, because we're not going to dwell on this. We still got a little bit more to break down.
But after he knocked this man unconscious, he struck him with over 20 blows, breaking multiple bones in his face and knocking out several teeth.
All right, so first off, whoever this guy is has zero evidence of any of that stuff that he just went over. He doesn't know for a fact that Psycho Stu was knocked out. He doesn't know for a fact what the condition of his injuries are. He has no evidence to support that. He's simply going off of his own delusions and what hearsay, prima facie evidence that he's come across, which is nothing more than a bunch of hearsay. There's not one single credible, reputable source he has, because if he had that, he would show it, but he doesn't. And let me reiterate this, people. Even if this was the case and Raja Jackson lost his shit and went off script and beat this dude to a pulp, it still doesn't make Raja liable. On top of that, there's video evidence of him and Stu agreeing to it.
That's emotional. Oh, you know what's the good thing about this? Now I can make it something, because I'm going to have you run in and that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that?
Yeah. You hear that? Now they making it part. Now they making this fool a part of the act.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
It's
have him run in on your shit in your mat. Conceal that.
I'm sorry, bro. So all this, he assaulted him, he body slapped him. Man, come on, man. Come on now. Are you not entertained?
So Stu agreed to get his ass whooped on camera, people. He agreed to that. They shook and everything. It was crazy, but that's what was agreed upon. And Raja made that a point to repeat that over and over and over. They let me do this. They're saying I could get my lick back and all this other type of shit. And Psycho Stu, when he signed that waiver, he took on all responsibilities. Okay? All liabilities and responsibilities all on Psycho Stu, including any injuries he receives while participating in any match. Lastly, one more time, in that piece of literature, it said all responsibilities, not just responsibilities that are in the script, not just a storyline that is in the script, whether scripted or unscripted, Stu consented and voluntarily consented, and he's held liable for all injuries. Hence why it's called an injury waiver. Now, let's go ahead and go back into this video and finish up.
That is not part of the script that wrestlers sign up for, and therefore they have not assumed that type of risk. Even though he was hit in the head with the can, that happened hours earlier. Therefore, he cannot argue self-defense. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, even in wrestling, it would make Raja Jackson guilty of battery, because he went well beyond the script in an act of revenge.
Shut up, bitch!
All right, enough's enough from this sassy ass lawyer. Look here, Zest Monster. We've already debunked this. See, if you actually went over the evidence and, you weren't sitting here trying to persecute and prosecute Raja because, it's the popular thing to do right now for whatever reason, trying to persecute and prosecute innocent people, especially people who look like you should be, defending Raja. Ain't Raja and you like on the same side? Like, I'm just saying, as far as race goes, ain't this a bitch? We gotta fight the pale faces and we gotta fight our own people. We gotta argue with our own people. This guy could defend Raja easily. He could make an argument for Raja, but instead of that, he goes for the low-hanging fruit and goes with the lynch mob. He wants to be a part of the lynch mob against Raja. Yeah, man, you joined the lynch mob. You are a fucking lawyer. You can make an argument as a defense lawyer. Oh, no, you don't want to defend Raja. Why not? Why not? He's not good enough for you? Look here, he's rich. He got money. I'm pretty sure he could afford to retain you. But see, you don't want to defend Raja. You wanted to go with the easy, low-hanging fruit. You went with the mob, and you decided to get down with the persecution of Raja. And for that, people, I have to violate you. I have to violate you very publicly. And you're a horrible lawyer. You supposedly won some shit. The damn court had to be fixed. If you won anything in a courtroom, it gotta be a kangaroo court. You winning anything is very hard to believe because you're a terrible lawyer. You make stupid arguments. If you made this argument in court, I would light your ass up. I'll probably hold your ass in contempt, especially for them dumbass suits. I mean, get your zesty ass out of here. I'm holding you in contempt. So yeah, you and your stupid ass suits looking like my cousin Vinny, the nigga version. Show goddamn wigger ass up out of here. Pale face, sympathizing ass motherfucker. Fuck Ooga Lord. Respectfully, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Motherfucker. Yeah, so that's my response to Ooga Lord. I debunked you. In a short, I think it took me less than 3 minutes to debunk your fucking argument. Literally, you could literally stop at the first part of me debunking him by just destroying his whole argument. He keeps on trying to say, you can't argue self-defense. Well, if I was on Raja's defense team, I would not argue self-defense at all. Why the fuck are we arguing self-defense if there was a consent for the actions that Raja engaged in? So no, I wouldn't be arguing self-defense. I would simply show the implied consent, the voluntary consent that Stu gave on camera. That's what I'll be arguing. You stupid, sassy, flamboyant maggot. You stupid maggot. How about you go suck some cock or something? You're better at that than being a fucking lawyer. Go take it up to Kulo. Goddamn bumbaclot. The fuck out my face. Yeah, horrible lawyer. You are a terrible lawyer. And no one should ever come to you for fucking advice, legal wise or otherwise. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, you don't help your community. You don't help actual people who need lawyers. See, look, these psychopaths, they only want to get around somebody if there's some clout to gain. If you are actually in need of a lawyer, if you was actually a person in need, this guy would not give you the time of day. And I have another lawyer who went over this, who made pretty much the same argument as you. I'm going to expose his goofy ass next. Now, he's also in the state that I live in. So, you know, look here, I'm in need of a lawyer. But listen here, I always have to find out that I am 1,000% smarter than the damn lawyers that are supposedly representing me. And the lawyers often end up being my sock puppet. I got to go and do my own damn research while I have a lawyer. And I have to tell my lawyers what to do. 10 out of 10 times, people, I have to literally put my damn hand up their asses and treat them like puppets and make them do their job correctly. Otherwise, I'd have been in jail a long time ago. I would have been in prison, okay, if I'd have just left it up to these assholes to defend me. Okay? And look, they got paid. They got paid to sit there and have my hand literally rammed up their ass and make them do their fucking jobs. Because I don't know how to, you know, file the paperwork. Really, that's all it really is. I need a paper pushing motherfucker. What is they call them? A paralegal? That's all you are. A fancy fucking paralegal. Somebody who is, the only benefit of having you is that y'all are often and usually all the time in these secret clubs with these judges. Y'all done some strange for a piece of change. Y'all are often a part of these organizations like the Freemasons and other organizations where y'all done some secret occult rituals with these people and they give you preferential treatment in court. That's the only reason why I would hire you, so that you could show your ass to that judge and y'all could do y'all little Masonic little shit in the courtroom where I would get a favorable fucking judgment. You lying, low-level piece of shit, Ooga Lord. You should be barred from practice. If it was up to me, I would bar your ass. All right, so that's my reaction to you, Ooga Lord. You're a terrible lawyer, and I hope this is the last time I come across any of your fucking videos, and this is me reacting to you, and not only reacting to you, but debunking you. It's the dog. I'm out.